welcome to Cozy Grove Day 68. Hope it actually records this time. I usually talk too soon. So, let's see. We've got quite a bit of fruit salad today, actually, that our little guys want here, and a jammy Danish. It has been quite the long day for me, if I'm perfectly honest, but I am glad to be here. This is the best part of my day, is when I get to relax and just play a little Cozy Grove. So let's see. I don't think anybody wants this. I think they want the ones that have lots and lots of fruit, which I don't have right now. So, I guess we'll feed the one that wants the fruit. Oh, let's just pet you. Maybe you'll be happier. We're gonna feed your brother though, because he's not as picky. Oops. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Alright, put stuff back in our storage. Not that it's a lot. We've got a pretty clean inventory today, which is a first. Ooh, that guy wants pickles. I think I have pickles. I do have some pickles. Okay, put those in our storage or our inventory, and put these in our inventory. We will walk very slowly because sometimes if you run at them, it makes them nervous. Oops. There we go. Eat some pickles. Oops. Well, we're just gonna harvest everything today. We need to anyway, so it's okay. There we go. No. It's my phone messaging me again. I'm like, oh, I'm so done today. I just want to relax and play Cozy Grove. I'm not working anymore. That's how I feel sometimes. You know what, though? I am going to be grateful that I have work. Oops, sorry, little girl. I'm so sorry, honey. I did not know you were there. You know, thank you for tuning in, Female. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out with us, because I know you've got a couple that you're supporting right now, so thank you. But yeah, it's just been one of those days, and I think it's just like, I woke up this morning and I was thinking about like how, if you ever read Garfield, and you'd always be like, I hate Mondays, and I'm like, I feel like Garfield today. I am being Garfield. I'm like, why do I have to wake up so early? I just want to sleep until like 8. So... You know, I'm just being whiny. Mine really aren't that bad either. It was productive. I got to show some houses. I got another appointment to go show some land. I'm not super excited about that. Showing land is my least favorite. You always have to wear boots, and then you can't wear anything nice because we have blackberry bushes everywhere, and it'll just rip your clothes apart. Even your jeans, it'll rip it apart. Why are Tuesdays the worst for you, though? Let's see. I've been working on that last project, Maker Buddy, almost ready to show it to you. But while I've been working, it's come back to me. I've remembered how I died. I don't know if you want to hear about something like that. It's up to you. You can tell me. I'm glad to hear that. I was an old bear when it happened. My wife had passed on. My son lived nearby. He visited occasionally. We munched on biscuits together and didn't say much. But I had taken to crafting things again, secretly. Birdhouses with big swooping roofs, very unorthodox. Once in a while, I'd look down at my wrinkled paws, cutting bold shapes in the wood, and I'd laugh out loud in my empty house. I wondered, what would Harold say? It was a cold day when I finally decided to hang one of those birdhouses up. I put it on a tree right outside my house, right outside, and then I heard a neighbor's door opening. I ran up the stairs, the icy stairs. My legs swept out from under me, and as I was falling, all I could think about was how foolish I must look, legs up, falling down. How sorry I was to make a scene like that for a neighbor to see. I was sorry in the last conscious moments of my life. And for what? What was I sorry for? Thanks for listening, Maker Buddy. I think my work will be done very soon. Aw, Jeremy Gruffle, I would laugh. I have I am not even joking, I've fallen down stairs before because they were icy, and I bounced on my butt, and I broke my tailbone, and then I got onto an airplane, and before I got onto the airplane, yeah, I know, it's very sad. I broke my butt, and then I was so surprised about bouncing down the stairs that I laughed. And then I got on the plane, and they announced that there was extreme turbulence and that they weren't going to be serving anything on the entire trip, and I got bounced on my butt for over an hour on a freshly broken tailbone, and it was pretty bad. I will never forget that day. I remember I got out and I was like, Mom, I hurt. Aw. I kind of feel like Tuesdays do kind of drag. And I think it's just because it's just like you've already gotten past Monday, but now you have to get through Tuesday before you can even get to Wednesday to be halfway done. So it's not even halfway done, it's halfway started. So I agree with you, Bimo. Tuesdays can be kind of a drag. My favorite day is Friday. Sunday is not so good though, because Sunday you already start stressing about the fact that you have to go back to work on Monday, but on Friday, like Friday afternoon, Friday all day, I feel like it's kind of fun. And then you get home and you get to relax. And then Saturday, you still have all day to play. And it's not until Saturday or Sunday that you're like, oh no, I need to do all the laundry. So that's my job on Sunday. I do all the laundry so that we all have pantaloons. The word's gotten out. Ghostly animals have been flocking to my shop. Ha! These animals are revered in Cozy Grove. They're known as wise and discerning. I don't think my fellow bears like my food very much. Why do these animals like it? Another great mystery, and I'm missing a clue. If you could find any scrap of knowledge that could help me understand, that might help me rest easier. Ooh, we have an animal pamphlet. Yes, laundry day is the worst. Laundry day, I try to do it a little bit throughout the week. That way by the weekend I get to be lazy and I don't have to do anything. I should have known a ranger would have the inside scoop on these ghost animals. Time for a little reading. Ghost animals find their way to spirit-laden places in the form of tokens or charms. Once grounded, they search for the ideal conditions to begin their cycle of nurturing and growth. But what prompts their arrival, and what do they feed on? Many believe they draw their vitality from sources of positive energy. Positive energy? I've solved the mystery! I think that during my lifetime, love was what drew people to my bakery. Aw, Allison. I loved my customers, and they knew it. It made them want to support me. And it made it harder for them to be honest with me when my cooking was subpar. I can empathize. My husband never tells me if my food is terrible until I go to make it again. That critic, Kuma, she has excellent taste, I'm sure. She knows I'm a mediocre cook. But these animals don't have normal taste buds. They don't care about my recipes. They're tasting the love that goes into my work, just like my customers. I love Allison. She's just got such a positive little spirit. Ooh, she's almost done. I don't want her to be done, though. I don't want her to just be like a glowy bear that doesn't respond like Valentina. I like talking with Allison. Okay, let's see what Brune wants. Hey there, fellow truth seeker. Have you made any progress with the spirit evidence I gave you? I thought you could use your witchy powers on it, or ask Arjun for help, worst case. Oh, he wants it already. Aha! You got the spirit evidence to reveal itself, didn't you? Let's see it. How many ghosts did I expose? Okay, we're gonna be nice. I don't understand. It should have worked. Maybe you're looking at it wrong. Here, let me see that. Aha, thought so. You're just not used to interpreting spirit photography, kid. See this whitish, blackish, grayish smudge? That's definitely paranormal activity. I don't know. Which one do you think? Let's see. You are the paranormal activity. I'm no ghost. If I was, I'd remember dying. We just need to jog your memory. I don't want you jogging anything in my brain. Look, one of my shows is about to come on. Why don't you give me some space? I need time to think. Uh-oh. Brune's gonna be a tough one, I think. Ooh, we've got another fire. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh, Daddy, you're so cute. Let's get this really quick. All right, Ted. Oops. There you go. Basalt is an igneous rock. That means it's formed by cooling lava after a volcanic eruption. It's one of the most common rocks on the planet. But even ordinary basalt has the most spectacular origins. It's far more exciting than most people. Alright. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm glad you're happy, Ted. Okay. Let's see what he wants today. I've seen you lying down to rest, catching a snooze between days. Look, I get it. Sleep. Brain function. Fantastic stuff. But here's a little trick I picked up in the world of business. You know, the real world. What you do is snooze, but only 20 minutes at a time. Then a half cup of Sanka. Then a 90-second med. Med as in meditation. Keep up here, kid. Transcendental, fantastic stuff. Repeat those steps the rest of the night, and you are good. Unproductive sleep replaced with hyperproductive ideation. Okay. I think I'll just go to sleep. Clyde, that doesn't sound very healthy for anybody. Oh no, girls. Did you get locked out? My two little dogs are here and they're looking over at me. I have to stop for just a second because They got locked out of Daddy's room. Huh? You want to go into there? Come on. Gotta be quiet. Come on. Okay. All right. Those are my squeaky doors. I hate those doors. All right, let's see what Octavia wants today. It happened again. I came down here to skip rocks, but I forgot my skipping rocks. I guess I'll just spend the day imagining skipping rocks. She's got a lot of sass, I think. Folding chair and a small desk. At least I know where the small desk is now. Oops. All right, Captain Bellwether. Squawk! Seems that I overdid it on the grog last night. I need something to wake me up. Cocoa beans. Alright, you need 3 of them, I guess. Well done, young sailor. This should quell the rumbling in me gut. I know. Well, it's either rocks or shells, I think, with Octavia. I have to think if she's really even asked me for anything different. But, yeah, I can't think of a single thing that she's asked for. Oh, she did give me an item for Lee Berry Dennings. Or Lee Berry Dennings gave me maybe her diving helmet? Or her snorkel? So she did get that. Let's see. 22 more logs. Hi, Paul. I'm so sorry. Are you still playing Final Fantasy? 20 more logs. Paul is playing Final Fantasy VII, the remake, for anybody who's watching. And it is a very fun game if you haven't played it yet. Oh, did you make... Okay, so you made it out of... I'm trying to remember all the chapters. It's been a while. I, like, powered through it. And I think I finished it in, like, a week or 2. Because it was... Oh, wait. That is new. Huh. The Unseeing One. I don't remember what Chapter 7 is. Did you actually make it out of that area? Where you're wandering around all the pipes. I think it's right before you drop the plates, right? The New Game Plus. I started my new game, but I don't know. For some reason, I was like, oh, I don't know. I think because I played it for as long as I did, and I like hardcore powered through it, then I was kind of burned out by the time I finished the game. And I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed that I had to stop at Midgar. I was like, ugh, we didn't even get to the fun stuff. No! That's the worst, BMO. I haven't had him ask him for 3 legendary fish, I think. Or maybe I did one time. I don't remember. I want to donate something. Do you need some help, Lovebug? Yes, I will hold this for you for a second. Okay. Sounds great. Here you go. I'll archive this right away. So if you guys ever wonder why I disappear a lot when I'm at my computer, it is just because I get distracted by all the little people and little animals around me. And I'm just easily distracted. I mean, let's be honest. I'm kind of like a dog with a squirrel. Or a magpie with a shiny thing. It's just how I am. Ooh. I do think I have the salad that one of these guys wants, but I don't think I have a bagel. I'll have to go check. Ooh, Valentina wants help today. Oops. Can I help you? The spirit bows. They are now beyond material things, but they welcome the gesture. Okay. See, I don't know if I like it as much now that they're like this. But I do like this little area. I love that it's got like a little cafe here and a little hat store. I think that's adorable. Do you want your drink, honey? Okay. My daughter has learned how to cut up kiwis. So she's just recently discovered kiwis, which makes me feel awful because I'm like, how did my child get to 10 years old and not know what a kiwi tastes like? But she has learned how to cut and peel kiwis all by herself, which is good because she has a serious kiwi addiction. We are also enjoying watermelon in our house right now, which is a summertime favorite. Let's get all these. Check out what my birds want in the little playground up here. Got a chocolate pie and a flan. Perfect. Alright. Oops. Let's talk to Arjun. You remember that blurry old photo you brought me? The one from Tram? It got me thinking, you know, about the fuzziness of memory. We think our recollections are perfect, but they shift and get muddy over time. A photo seems like a perfect record, but seeing one can change your memory of an event. You end up recalling what the photo portrays instead of your actual feelings in that moment. I've been thinking a lot about that lately. You think so? I feel it too, but I don't know how to get over the hump. Maybe we just need to run the old routine one more time. Even if these photos aren't of me, seeing and touching them gets my mind working. My mind wasn't doing much of anything when you first found me. So I want to keep at it. What do you say, kid? Alright, Arjun, we can help you. Under a boulder, or near a boulder. I feel like I get more salt. Oops. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. All this valuable stuff right here. That's okay. Let's go get that fixed. Alright, I'm not going to click her yet because she's going to drop a quest item and I have no room again. I wish this game had backpacks. Bigger backpacks. Alright, let's fix our little pickaxe here. And then we will go burn some stuff. Gotta kick it, I can't help myself. Oops. Come on, Flamey. Let's burn some stuff. I actually really like putting all of the fruit trees and all of the walnut trees all by each other because I feel like I can then just make them happy and they all kind of like the same thing, like fruit trees just like other fruit trees and walnuts like cozy stuff. So it makes it easier to actually get max production from them. Oh, I should keep that actually. Put all this away though. And I need a chocolate pie. I need a flan. I need this fruit salad. Do I have a bagel? I must not have a bagel. So no bagels. He's just gonna have to deal with it. He doesn't get fed today. He'll have to share with his brother on there, on the beach. Look at these little flowers. I don't think I've ever seen these before. They're like cute little blue drawn flowers. There's some little yellow ones over here too. I think they're adorable. Let's feed our bird. There we go. I should see what Valentina has to sell today too. Oh my goodness, that sculpture. Excuse me, I had a cough there. Let's see, we've got wilted memorial flowers. Yeah, that is pretty spooky. That's pretty macabre. Let's see, a rare steampunk accessorized end table. I do like that. That's quite nice looking, actually. I love it with the, that's very tempting to buy. You know what? No, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to resist.
You're going to buy it.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to buy it. A curious plant. Look, shush. You're like a bad influence over here. No. Listen, I am too old to be bullied by peer pressure. So, it does not work anymore. Okay. Shh. Goofball. Oh, man. Okay, I'll get it then. I thought you were agreeing with me, BMO. I was like, see? Taco Bell is delicious. Oh no, it's the bots. Hang on, let me see. I don't know. I don't think I can delete it. That's okay. Alright, let's... Not this one. I like this one. I think that looks good. I'm gonna put it by postal there. I actually had to go to our post office today, and we live in an area that's kind of older. Probably not as old as the East Coast, but like 1920s. And our post office is like this gorgeous building that has probably like, I'm not even kidding, it's like 20-foot tall ceilings. And they've got all these ornate drawings on the top, and it kind of almost has an Art Deco feel to it. It's a gorgeous building. I love it. And it's got like the postal symbol, and every time I walk into it, I'm like, it's just such a beautiful building, but nobody's really taken care of it over the years. So it's kind of deteriorated. I love old buildings. There's nothing more, that's actually partly the reason why I became a real estate agent, is because I just love to go through old buildings and find all the little weird things that nobody else has seen. Like one time I went into a home, I probably have mentioned this before, but it had a basement, and on the top, or on the, I guess the main floor, there was a grate in the main hallway that went between the bedrooms. And it was this thick metal grate like you would see maybe on like it was very decorational. I don't even know where you would find it, but it was almost like a street grate or something like that. And if you look down, you could see a trampoline underneath in the basement. And so it was just kind of a funny thing. I know, I got a spam bot. I don't know how to get rid of it. Let me see if I swap over to Twitch. Maybe if I swap over to Twitch. And I'm so sorry, I have to... Normally I would force Glock to do this, but he's streaming right now too. Yeah, it was really cool. I see a lot of really weird things. I'm scared to go to my own Twitch because it's gonna talk at me. And you know what? We're just gonna leave the spam bot. It's okay. We're just gonna leave it. We're gonna deal with it. Now I don't know what the piece of verse is saying, so I apologize. But I'll figure it out. Yet with a few supplies, I may call one of them forth for you. We're calling somebody forth. I don't know what we're calling forth now. Yeah, it really is. Especially when you're old people Twitch. When you're old people Twitch, Twitch is just overwhelming in general. I thought this would be fun. I'm like, this is gonna be a fun adventure. It is actually fun. But, man, you start to feel your age as you guys are still really young. So I don't feel like you guys are old people. You're not old people Twitch yet. Once you get to my age, then you start hitting like, I'm on the outskirts of being old people Twitch. I'm old enough. But this year, let's see. Bebo's not 48. Oh. Bebo got auto-modded. I don't know why it's auto-modding that.
Just hit allow.
Well, I can't hit allow. I don't know how. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Okay, there you go.
There's another one.
Oh, I know, but we won't allow that one. No offense, Bebo. Just because I know that I trust you guys to use it, but I know that sometimes other people may not use it in the same way. Now, I helped where was that one little imp? I think it was by Charlotte. Hi, Mindless, how are you? You didn't miss anything important. I've been wandering around. It's been like a total episode of Old People Twitch. I actually spent some time tabbed out trying to figure out how to delete an bot. And then I couldn't figure it out, so I just gave up. I actually don't know what I'm doing for one of my quests. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Horn Skull. Okay. Is it by the Horn Skull, or is it... It's probably behind something. Let's see. There's this one here. Is it behind something? No, it just said it's by. Doesn't necessarily mean behind. Are you guys playing any fun games tonight? Let's see. I'm gonna chop these. Ooh, you know what? There was like a very touching moment with Jeremy Gruffle earlier, where we did find out how Jeremy died.
What happened?
I'll have to show you. That way if he does want to go see it, or if he wants to be surprised, then he can be. Are you gonna like customize your channel with new icons, you mean? Ooh, let's see what Lee is selling today. Oops. Oh, wait! I need that needle. I want to buy something. Let's see. We've got a young blood deer. He's pretty chunky. A young moonbird. A young eerie bird. And a young ornate bird. Ooh, Ratchet and Clank. Did you get something good from Taco Bell? I really love Taco Bell, I'll be honest, but one time I went to go and get, like, they have those $5 boxes, and we usually get those because we're cheap. But it had a sodium warning on it, and I was like, I can't feel good. Like, I already feel bad eating, you know, junk food, But then when it has a literal sodium warning on it, I'm like, I feel like I should pass. So I haven't been back to Taco Bell since then. Ooh, Netflix is good too. Were you thinking about the little sheet for your icon, Bimo? I'm kind of bouncing around. I apologize, guys. Also, I think you should draw your own icon because you are seriously, like, you're a good artist. Oh no. Okay. Nope. Okay. Well, it can be bad for you if you have high blood pressure. So, in our family, you know, especially at our age, like I'm 40 now. I'll be 41 this year. I'll admit it on stream. So you are not 40, Bimo. There's no way. I would say you're like at max, I would put you at like 30. Or your 30s. Oh, I was like, okay. Well, I hope I didn't insult you. I hope you're not like younger than your 30s. I was thinking like 20 to 30s. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean by stressful. That's my phone again. Oh, guess your age. I don't know, Volpine, because I'm gonna guess. Gosh, I'm gonna guess 28.
Can I guess?
You wanna guess? How are you gonna know?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Guess
Just a wild guess. Okay. What's your wild guess?
30.
30. Okay. 28 or 30. Am I close? Well, now, Paul, you could say that you know somebody who's 40. Did you see? He said he dabbed at your answer. That's awesome. Oh, let's put stuff away, I guess. Did you really? I love that. It was my old people Twitch, huh? It totally gave me away. Oh, Arjun, here you go. I knew there was another photo out there. This is even harder to make out than Tram's so-called spirit photo. It's so dark I can barely make anything out. Did I take this picture in an unlit room without a flash? It doesn't look quite like that. Did something happen to burn away the picture? This photo has some dark vibes to it, kid. Be careful with it. You know what? 10 years is a lot, guys, when you get to my age. You're like, all of a sudden, things hurt that didn't hurt before. And it's, you know, it's okay. You just kind of get to the point where you're like, I embrace it. You know what? In 15 years, I get the senior discount, so I'm going to get free sodas from Wendy's for life. I mean, honestly, what more could you look forward to? Oh my goodness, hang on one second. I've got a little tiny Yorkie who's over here and she's scratching and scratching and scratching at me.
She was scratching at me too.
I know. She just wants to sit with us. She's had a rough day, huh, little girl? Oh no! I didn't mean to do that, Birdie. I'm sorry. I was petting little girl. You joke that he's a boomer. My daughter, you know, I forget what I said, but I said something to her one time and she was like, okay, boomer. And I was like, excuse me?
That was probably when I was like 5 or something.
Oh, no, it wasn't, honey. That was like last year. So, but nice try. I don't really know. You see, I'm part of that generation that really doesn't have a name. So, I don't know what we are. We are, you know, I don't know, but I could say this. I think most kids think that they had a good childhood, but I got to watch video games come in, and I got to play on the computer, you know, when that was new. You know, I have heard Gen X. I'm like, I don't know. Some people put me, I mean, I've even heard like I'm a millennial, and I'm like, I'm pretty certain that's not true. I don't feel like a millennial at all. Okay, we're gonna go with it. The vote is Gen X. We are Gen X, guys, and I like that because you know what? That means that we're like the X-Men. That was the only reason I wanted to be part of Gen X. Anyway, it was like, well, I like the X-Men, so I'll take it. Because I'm a dork, and that's okay. All right, a log for sale in the store. I don't know what I'm doing now. Let's see, sunflower fields, a small desk. Okay, those are clearly all over here. So what's funny is I'm actually the youngest of 4, and my siblings are 12 and 14 years older than me. My oldest siblings, and so I always kind of feel like I got the best of everything because my parents were from the 40s. You know what? If it's a floating chair mindless, I'll take it. It'll be like Wall-E up in here. Oh, see? Your parents are almost the same generation then. So, my parents were born in 1942 and 1944, so they were actually war babies. And I got to be, you know, part of that generation, I guess, or be influenced by that generation, rather. And then my siblings were born in the 60s and 70s, and so I had that influence, and then I got to grow up in the 80s. And so it was like, I got the best of everything, I think. I don't know what I'm doing again. This is like my life, guys. I run around in a circle talking, and then I'm like, what the heck am I doing again? I'm so easily distracted. This is why. This game puts bushes everywhere just to distract me. Let's see. Me too! I'm like that in real life too. It just gets worse when you get older.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, yeah, I think I did mention, but our kitty did come back. We found her. She was just in the garage, but it took us a couple of days to actually get her to come back inside the house. Let's see, a boat and a camper van, and we still have to find that horn skull. Let's check out our camper van. Did we go right by it? We did. Okay, let's see what we can find. My good friend is trying to start up a nonprofit, and so as part of her kickoff to this nonprofit, she's held a contest where she's trying to find the best, she calls it the best egg in the county. Which is very fitting for the county because the county used to be the world's like top producing egg county or something weird like that in the past. So she's setting that up with the best egg, and so she actually nominated me for it. just because I'd helped her, and I don't feel like I'm really deserving of it at all. But she nominated me for it, and I was like, you should have made me the best squirrel. And she's like, that's true. Maybe I should change it. So she's actually trying to set up a nonprofit to help local communities here. We have a lot of little rural communities with a lot of individuals who need assistance and can't get it. And so actually what she's hoping to do is more of, after we've been kind of talking about it a little bit, it's going to be more about helping volunteers connect with local nonprofits. And so it's going to be more like a volunteer match, if that makes sense, and more compiling the needs of local nonprofits and then actively going out into the community to try to promote those things so that we can build up the community. But it's really about, she's calling it Care Connect, and it's really about trying to build the community in a positive way so that we can support each other. And we actually live right next to a couple of volcanoes here, one of them being Mount St. Helens, which is very active. And so she always brings up, you know, what if we had a major event? What if we had another eruption? What if we had this? Would we be prepared? And you know, the truth is it's hard. What she's trying to do is really, really hard to get a whole community organized enough to be able to come up with a plan for major events like that, and to also to connect and support each other. Sometimes it's hard to get people to care about each other, which is unfortunate, but I try to support her because I just think it's a great idea, and I think that even if it only ever happens on a small scale, that's better than it not happening at all. Better than it not happening at all. I hope I said that right. Okay. I don't see this dang rock. But is it behind something? Is there like something I need to dig up? Oh my gosh. Well, that's what I was thinking too. And so, you know, we've been talking for, oh, let's see, probably 6 months now about it. And so, the hard thing is that in the town that she's in, it's just a very cliquey kind of area, and so she's having a hard time getting support from the locals. But I told her, if you do it for the whole county, then you can't get caught up in the cliquey town politics. Aww. Oh no. Well, you know what? Mindless, you're just gonna have to drink them both now and enjoy them. So, I hope you're prepared to enjoy all that boba and frothy chocolate milk. Don't drink it too fast though, you'll get sick. Oh, you got the chocolate. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I can't drink milk either. It gives me congestion. I know that's weird. Everything gives me congestion. That's like my life. I don't know where this dang rock is. I'm so done looking for it. Dang you, rock.
Where is it?
It's supposed to be by this darn RV, and I don't think it exists. Until I go talk to Charlotte, and then she's going to place it somewhere and then say it was over there the whole time. You totally missed it. Aww. That's so sweet, though. Well, I'm glad that you guys were able to share it, though. That's sweet. Okay, let's go get the other stuff before we cheat and ask for hints. Because the last thing I want is for her to give me a hint for something silly. Aww. Well, I hope your tummy is okay after. Okay, we're done there. And a horn skull. I think there's a horn skull up here. I just want to check by it really quick. Okay. I have to bring my daughter for some boba tea. We don't get it very often. We have a pho place nearby that does serve boba tea.
I've had boba tea one time.
I know, I think it was a strawberry one that you had too. Yeah. But I do love boba. My husband thinks it's weird though. I love my husband. He's such a picky eater. Sometimes, if I want to do something really nice for Glock, like I'll make hot chocolate in the winter, and I like to put just a little splash, just a tiny, tiny splash of vanilla in my hot chocolate. And when I first told him about it, he looked at me like I was crazy, and he was like, is it good? And I was like, yeah. I was like, do you want me to make some? And he was like, no, that's okay. But he just won't try it because he thinks it's weird. And so I legitimately have to pretend like I'm going to poison my husband to sneak him new tasty food, like, just a little tiny bit of vanilla in his hot chocolate. But I have to be like that. I have to be very sneaky about it, because if he knows it's there, he won't actually eat or drink it. So, but he did. He loved it. He tried it and he loved it. So if you do have a chance, when you're making hot chocolate, put just a little splash of vanilla in it, and it's so good. The spirit is filled with the happy memories you shared. Oh, we got clothes today. A jean dress. Heck yeah! I feel like Punky Brewster right now. I wonder if anybody even knows who Punky Brewster is anymore.
I have no idea what.
I know you don't. So, this should make you watch it just because. Alright, we'll sell a few things. I try to make my daughter watch I Love Lucy too, because I love Lucy. I think she's funny. Let's buy something really quick. Nobody shares my love of Lucy. We've got a young spiny bird, a young spirit bird. We've got a common witch chair, a common log cabin barrel, an uncommon stone accessorized end table. And you know what? This one's funny because look, I swear the bird feeder or the bird bath on top appears like a second after. I swear it does. Maybe I'm just losing it. Alright, wooden torch, some potted cornflowers, or coneflowers. I don't know why I called them cornflowers.
Cornflowers.
Some dahlias. We've got our young bird, blood bird. Wow. It's a long day, guys. We're going to get our walnut tree and our green gage tree. I'm going to pass on the flowers today. I should buy them all, but maybe later. Here's a log for you. 19 more logs before I'm full. I'm thinking it's going to take like 4 to 5 more days of playing before I can get the next bear. I guess I should empty my bags. I'm kind of curious to see who the next bear is, though. Let's see, put stuff in our storage. I think we're gonna get more of like the ancient bears. Photo of Francesca, crumpled up so the image is obscured. Francesca. It sounds ominous. Alright, let's see. We've got all those. Our Alright, let's cheat with Charlotte. Come on, Charlotte, we need your help. Sounds great. I'm grateful for Charlotte. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Ah, that is ridiculous. Alright, let's finish this one. Yes, these shall do nicely. Let us commence the ritual. Humble spirit, rise from thy hidden depths and speak once more. I see an alpha bearer, foremost among his kind, a scholar of languages, uncountable. He came to Cozy Grove to settle an important matter. Is it spelled cozy or cozy? Well, that was enlightening. Perhaps we shall invoke the ancient spirits again another day.
Wow.
That was weird.
That's a very important thing.
You know? You never know. It could be spelled either way, I suppose.
But it's spelled with a Z, not an S.
Well, you know, sometimes I find that depending on the country and the person that you're speaking to, sometimes they can spell it differently. So you never know. Just like color, instead of color, it's couleur if you're Canadian. It's not really couleur, but it's spelled that way. Or your dad. Your dad spells everything funny too. Her dad is British, so he spells everything funny. What have you got there? A bunch of skipping stones, huh? These should be just what I need. Thanks.
She gave you a whole bunch of shells?
She did. You know, sometimes I like to hold on to them just in case she asks me for a bunch of shells tomorrow. And that way I don't have to run around to find a bunch of shells. Ooh, favorite. You know, I think that I always forget how to spell gray the appropriate way, but
Gray?
yeah, I think it's Gray.
Yeah.
But I tend to spell it Grey.
Wait, no, I gotta look this up.
I don't know why. I just always have. Alright, I think we got pretty much everything. What is this? Let's see what this is. That is less exciting than I was expecting. We'll pick that up for now. Man, look at all of our fruit trees. Yes. Okay. Thank you for that, BMO. I do gray with an E, typically. I don't know why, though. And I think, honestly, I feel like sometimes it's more appropriate as a name.
How to spell the word?
Well, sometimes it's just different depending on who you're talking to.
Gray is more common in the US.
Well, in the US.
Well, gray, the E is more common in other English-speaking countries.
Okay.
In proper names, like Earl Grey tea and...
Do you mean like data versus data? I think I use both. Oh my gosh. You guys, are you blocking this fruit? There we go. Like I would definitely say data if I was talking about the Star Trek show. The Next Generation. I don't know. I'm trying to think of it now. I think I would say most of the time data or data. I would sometimes say data. No, I think I would say data. I don't know. How about you? Which one are you?
Mom,
What?
data.
Yeah?
According to the
Listen, I don't care what Merriam-Webster has to say about my speaking.
data.
I get to be who I want.
Even the characters Data from Star Trek, The Next Generation agrees.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can think of where you could spell it one way or another, or say it one way or another. There is always the famous tomato. So if you were British, you would say tomato. Maybe you would say tomato if you were anybody but American. What? Oh, you're so goofy. She's on an axolotl kick. We have a lot of aquariums, and so she's trying to convince me to get her an axolotl, and I was like, no, because it eats live worms, and I don't want live worms in the house. And she's like, you can cut them in half and smash their head, and I was like, no, that sounds disgusting. I don't think I can eat tonight now. Thank you. The last thing I'm going to do is make that part of my daily routine. Data on the screen. Oh, data cable. Yeah, data cable for your computer. I can see that. Language is funny. I once was friends with a girl who was studying language. She was a linguist, and she could actually speak several different languages, but primarily it was Japanese because she was Japanese. One moment. I had to cough. I'm sorry. And she once told me, and I always stuck with it, she said, as long as it can be understood, then it's a valid word. And I'm like, that is justification now for all the ridiculous things that I say. As long as it can be understood, it's valid language. We've got a silk shawl, a polka dot scarf, Clyde Wallace's suit jacket, a long sleeve tee, librarian glasses, a winter scarf, a backwards cap, we've got earmuffs, and a hijab. Okay, let's check out our haircuts real quick. We've got some twist braids, pink and blonde, some long curly hair, long braided hair, the crew cut, the emo hair, more emo hair, cornrows, and bob. Alright, I think we've pretty much done all our dailies now. Let me go plant this. We'll plant this little tree. Figure out where we want it. Ooh, and get this. I don't know why I always avoid Patrice's area. I feel like I tend to go the long way around his place. Potato. I don't think I've ever known anybody who said potato, actually. I don't think that's a real word, but I could be wrong. Oops, running into a wall. Gotta gather up all the mushrooms. Alright, I'll leave those bushes. Because my phone is blowing up and I gotta handle it. So, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Blamey. I don't know what I was doing. This is what we want. Thank you. Put these away. I'm gonna recycle some flowers. I would say let's raid somebody, but it never seems to end really well for me. So if you guys want to raid somebody, then we will raid somebody. But you want to try raiding Dan? I don't even know if he's still streaming, honey. I'd have to check. You have no one. You know what? That's totally cool, BMO, because I would screw it up, I think. So, we'll skip the raid tonight, just so that I can keep myself out of trouble. We'll get it next time. Well, it's not being in the raid, Goof. You're not gonna be in it. Well, all we would do is watch another streamer, silly. Alright. Well, let's recycle some flowers. Let's see. We'll see who's streaming right now. Let me go and take a peek at who is streaming Cozy Grove right now. Yes, I don't blame you. You know what? That's okay. Let's not raid. It's been a long day. I know. We'll do it next time. But, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know it's late for you, and I just hope you all have a wonderful night, and that you sleep well, and that I get to hang out with you guys again tomorrow. So, thanks guys. I'll talk to you soon.